Nope. Nope. Yeah. Dib-a-dib-a-dib. Come on. We can't interact with those, so it's gonna be... right here. It's the lady's gun.
It's not loaded. Damn it, Susie, where do you keep the bullets?
Oh man, was that a challenge too? I forgot.
Glad's occupied with Joanne, so we got some time to get reacquainted.
But we've been
I actually...
Sit down, darling.
So you never found the family jewels? Maybe I can help.
I'm actually kind of in a hurry myself. Excuse me, what are you doing?
You have grown.
Oh, bother.
Thought I heard you in here. You got an itch that needs scratching, boy? How about you let old Clyde take care of it?
I love those camera pans there. Those really obvious camera pans to show you that you maybe want to run out of the window to get out. You don't want to stick around. So then.
You're not getting away that easy.
Oh yeah?
With Susie for anybody who can get his hands on that little greaser.
And now, apparently Susie is quite the popular lady in town, because now the whole town is crazy. So your footsteps can be heard when you run. In order to not be spotted, you have to move silently. So, yeah, like I said, apparently Susie is quite the popular lady in town, because now everyone is out for Billy's blood, and they're shooting to kill too. Like, this is actually kind of ludicrous how bloodthirsty this town all of a sudden is. I guess, you know, he said that this is a town of malcontents and jerkwads and other awful people, but really, everyone wants a piece of the pie with Susie, so now everyone wants to catch Billy. So we get to the first major gameplay part of the game, and it's full on stealth. We have to sneak our way out of here. Yeah, you try that, sir. And as you can see, shooting people and killing them is out of the options, because we didn't get any bullets for that Derringer. Well, at least we got the gun, I suppose. Oh shit, those guys were looking right this way. Yeah, what is it, pendejo? No bother. I believe we have to sneak across, not sneak across here, but over here, maybe? Now, I'm not sure if we can kill people with the whip or knock them out, if you prefer to imagine a non-lethal route. But I do know that cracking this whip will make noise, and that's kind of a no-no. Do want to sneak our way through. Kind of like this. Uh-oh. Oh shit. Just this way, excuse me. Oh god, there's a guy coming from that outhouse. Okay, just stay cool, stay cool. So, they're technically supposed to be looking for us, but as you noticed, a lot of them are just standing around staring absent-mindedly in a random direction, which is a bit silly, but, you know, okay, it's the first level of the game, so whatever. I guess the gameplay is a bit limited in a lot of ways, too. It's a bit goofy, after all. Okay, yeah, you get... So this game doesn't have, a really obvious system for telling which doors are operable and which ones aren't. You just have to get close and see if that hand icon shows up, and that'll help out. Okay, let's see if there's, anything we could use, maybe a bullet or something. I haven't been shot yet, haven't taken any damage, so I don't need healing yet, but I will eventually... Oh god, those guys can look in here. Oh, damn, their eyes right this way. Nothing, nothing. This game doesn't have much of an inventory system or anything. There's not a... You basically only find ammo and health and those collectible developer wanted posters. It's not like a Deus Ex or anything. But, you know, it's good enough for me. What was I still thinking? Something about this game I needed to mention. Oh yeah, so We haven't been shot yet, thankfully. I think we took like a glancing shot when we were escaping out that window. We have 100 health, but it goes down super fast. Like we might die from a single shot from like those rifles. Or 2 easily from 2 shots. Ah, vitality! Now here's the scary part. There might be a guy right outside this door. I probably should have used the window instead of this. Right. So just using the door causes a noise, so that's already a problem, I suppose. We really should use the window, but now that guy's looking right this way. I may have to load a save. Look at this guy. He's got eyes right this way. Let's see if I can just sneak about. Wow, you got... I mean, his eyes are tracking me, but he's not doing anything. This guy has poor eyesight. So you might think we have to go that way, because that staircase looks inviting. Great! Cool. Good, sir. Great. But you have to remember we can mount objects, so we actually need to climb the fence and go in this barn next. This is the next part to go to. Not that way either. There's a couple of people there. We don't want to attract their attention. So we'll just get into the barn. And get on with escaping. Man, that's some good detective work. Like, if this is the effort you put in normally to try and get some action with Susie, I can understand why you guys are so eager. Apparently you haven't had much success now, have you? Like, well, he's not in here. We'll just close the door instead of making any sort of more detailed examination of the barn. I'm sure we've crossed off more possible leads. Man, look at this. This is such a classic. Speaking of Half-Life 2, like, that had the physics puzzle early in the game where you have to stack counterweights. And I guess Techland loved that gameplay gimmick, because here we go. Yeah, look at this puzzle. Solving puzzles. Did it. Oh, now the box goes falling, so I hope I don't mess this up any further. Man, I love those noises of that box rolling down. Oh boy. Man, I sure hope like Billy's mom has a lot of clout with the village, because you know, how is the situation gonna be helped once Billy makes it back home with the whole town after him the way it is? Okay, I think we'll take damage if I just try to jump down there, so we need to actually use these boxes to descend safely, like so. Then we're gonna chuck boxes like an asshole. Imagine the effort it took to get all these boxes up here, and now we're just like, bleh. But whatever. I'm sure the owner of this barn is one of the people out there trying to skin me alive, quote unquote. So whatever. Okay, so our travails continue across the roof, but there is a ladder we can go down. One of the developer posters is in this room, and I think there's like a health bottle here as well. Maybe? I'm not sure. There it is, health bottle, like I remembered. And I think this one would have one of those. Oh, interesting. It has a hand symbol, but it's locked. Okay. Would have one of those developer wanted posters. Because this is an optional room, you know. There's nothing, we can't continue through here. Instead, we're going to be continuing across the rooftops, and I hope no one's looking up. Ooh, I shouldn't look down, actually. That's a bit risky. So here we get the, you know, tip. The most common thing apart from crossbeams is branches of trees. Is things we can connect to. Although again, it's a bit tricky to tell. No, never mind, we can't grab any of these branches. So I think it's also tree trunks. I think they've programmed the whole tree to be an interactable object. Maybe? I'm not sure. But in any case, all these branches work fine if we get close enough. We just latch on. And whoa! Look at that stiff shadow. Like, you know, they couldn't program like really fancy animation, so that this is like, you know, 2000s era jumping mechanics, you know. Come on, let's get down. Apparently this is our maximum height. It's a bit of a problem. Okay then. Yes, I'm dead. Thank you. I realized that. Let's instead grab this lower branch. I think my problem was there wasn't enough slack on the rope to reach the bottom safely. But now, there we go. No damage. Oh crap! Let's hide in these bushes. Okay. Clear. Now the marker is showing this way, so we'll sneak around back here, but we don't want to fall down this ravine, so we'll just hang tight to this edge here. Yeah? Groovy. Now I believe at this point... No, not quite yet. Although we can hide in the outhouse if we desire. Second thought, let's not. But wow, look at how clean this outhouse is. Well, I mean, they made Hope appear to be the scummiest town in the West, but I have to admit their sanitation is really top-notch. That was a really clean outhouse. I'm glad they at least take care of that, these people who live here. Oh yeah, here's a couple of people. We need to be very careful with them around. Not screw this up. I believe we have to now sneak the front of the building. You know, in my headcanon, these guys are just standing around here staring at a wall. My headcanon, I want to believe these guys are secretly lovers. And they're not, they're just, you know, since everybody's out to get Billy, they're just putting on a show to act like part of the crowd. But then in private, they come here to elope in this corner, you know, with a pretense of trying to hunt down Billy. That's my headcanon anyway. It's the secret untold love story of these two broke-back cowboys here. Why is there a rooster inside the clothing shop? Those mysteries of town, yeah? Ah, crud, and now someone's calling everyone into church. I'm not gonna go there. Reverend Ray's gonna be at the chapel, and I don't want to run into him. He was #1 on the list of people not to run into, so, bye, chapel! Yeah, that's right, we don't actually have to go in there and meet Ray. You may have been thinking we have to meet him, but I psyched you out. Okay, almost there.
Damn.
Oh!
They ain't never giving up. Can't get across here.
Damn, they're so smart. How did they figure out that they'd block the way to Billy's home? Well, we can't use the bridge to get there, so we'll have to get even sneakier in our approach back home. Again, I'm really these guys are literally out to shoot Billy, so I'm confused how Billy and his mom is going to talk things through this. Unless, again, you know, Billy's mom is the one person everyone in town, respects. I hope so. Otherwise, Billy's whole family might be leaving Hope in a moment. And Billy's stepdad probably won't be too happy with that arrangement. Okay, this game, I said it's pretty linear, this game, with a couple of exceptions. This area is linear, but because there's only one way to get across, but also I do like how wide this part of the game is. It's kind of neat. Since, you know, we actually have to...
Crazy Frank's place. Lost his mind in the war. He's half a bubble off Plum. Nuttier than a bedbug.
Half a bubble off Plum.
It's Crazy Frank.
That is a great phrase. I have to remember to use that. Half a bubble off Plum. Next time we run into some crazy person, I need to remember that remark. But okay, we have a new objective. We gotta get some ammo for the gun. Man, Billy, what is it with your priority with firearms? Seriously, it's like you got a town after you.
Look, Lucy, it's Billy. Well, boy, did you find the gold?
There is no gold.
The gold of Juarez.
It's a fairy tale, okay? It don't exist.
Right, I get it. Mum's the word.
Damn it, you crazy old coot, I'm telling you the truth. Okay, well, Crazy Frank is a bit crazy, as mentioned, so he's got no problem with us just walking into his house. Bye. He leaves the door open, Crazy Frank.
You want to take what's mine? One more step and Lucy will blow your head clean off.
Oh. I think I was supposed to keep stealthing, actually, and me closing the door actually, you know, in a more modern game that would actually be, you know, productive to stealth, but in this game, you know, in this game that actually is a noise trigger and, you know, busts us. So instead, let's just hold down sneak and walk on in and hope Crazy Frank...
Hey, Lucy, what do you want to do with this little thief?
Oh, Lucy's your gun!
We shot men, women, and children, so he sure as hell can shoot a lowlife like you.
That's cool to know. Well... Oh, crap! Yeah! So I believe... Ow! He clipped me.
Crazy old coot.
Damn. Now I got a hole in my ass. I believe a green marker means that, you know, it just shows you where you're being shot from, but it means like it missed, like it went nearby. Whereas that orange and green meant that I was just dinged. Here we go, here's the way across. We can just cross this ravine by using this branch to do some more... Well, I mean, you guessed it. Well, probably should have taken a bit more speed there, shouldn't I have? Oh my god, I had to start back here? Okay. Well, it's not super far away. Just go on here, and I sure hope he doesn't magically teleport right behind me. Oh, crap!
With this little thief. Me and Lucy, we shot men, women, and children, so he sure as hell can shoot a lowlife like you.
Okay, then.
You bastard.
Ow! Oh, goodness. Why didn't I take damage from that? That's odd.
Crazy old coot.
That's weird. I've got a... It did ding me, but I got 100 health still. That's weird. How did that happen? Oh, well. Well, it's a net positive. Sure. Well, this feels stupid. Okay. Let's try this one more time. Get some speed, and... There we go! 10 points! Oh yeah, here you can see. It's not really wrapping around as, you know, this kind of somewhat primitive. It just sticks to where you throw it. It's almost Garry's Mod-ish in the way. It just kind of sticks. You know, it's a sticky rope end. It doesn't really... They haven't really programmed the wrapping animation. Which means we can just kind of... grab onto, you know, we can grab onto like tree trunks and other objects that, you know, you'd think you couldn't grab onto, but you can. And there we are, back home at last. I hope those no good townsfolk aren't accosting Mom and Dad, stepdad anyway.
The only home I ever knew. Bet Mom's cooking dinner right now. Baking biscuits, making stew. I can almost smell it.
Thomas! You get
Oh.
away from her, you bastard! You hear me? I'll kill you!
Well then, I was about to say, yes sirree, I'm sure this'll be a happy ending, but never mind. Okay, so this episode was done of the game, but we got a bit more time for me recording, so let's get to episode 2.
Oh, Lord. It is on this Sabbath day in this empty church that I pray to thee. What am I to do not to lose faith in the people of this town? Please, God, give me the strength to lead these sinners to righteousness. Last night, the Demons of my past visited me in a nightmare. What are you trying to tell me, Lord? That the citizens of Hope are descending into darkness, just as I was once, trapped in the shadows of Satan's embrace? I personally invited every last soul in town to today's service. I will bring them your word, Lord. I will show them the way.
So, to those of you who didn't know about this game beforehand, surprise, we're Reverend Ray now. This game is actually, it's like a two protagonist game. You switch around between the two main characters, Billy and Ray. And, you know, we got episode 1 done with Billy. Now we're gonna play an episode as the good Reverend here, which should be a rather dry segment compared to the last one, as we simply hang out providing sermons and spiritual advice to people. Yeah, I'm sure that's what's gonna happen. Okay, objective. Use the Bible to begin the Mass. Sure. Ignore that picture at the bottom right where the Reverend looks like a total badass. Well, ignore the ammo belt that's already on of us. We're a simple man of the cloth. Nothing weird about it at all. Good morning, everybody. So glad to see all of you turned up here for service. Let's get on with the sermonizing.
It is indeed disappointing that your fellow citizens prefer the pleasures of the flesh to the spiritual salvation offered by this sanctuary. In vain has the voice from heaven said of the whore of Babylon, "Come forth, my people, out of here, that ye have no fellowship with her sins, and that ye receive not her plagues."
And what exactly would they be receiving here, Padre? Insults? Rebukes? Life's too damn short to spend it listening to self-righteous sons of bitches like you. Free round of drinks for anyone who wants to follow me back to my saloon.
Clyde Forrester, is that what you came here for? How dare you turn my flock away from the light?
If it wasn't for sinners like me, you'd be out of a job, Padre. You can't save them if I don't tempt them.
Enough, you snake! Get out of my
I know all
sight!
about you, Father, so don't go getting all high and mighty with me. You're no better than a...
Get out of this sanctuary! Lo, I come quickly, saith the Lord, and my reward is with me, to render each as his work shall be.
Reverend! Reverend Ray, I heard gunshots at your brother's farm!
What?
Well then, excuse me. So, we're gonna have to end service early, folks. Be sure to read your Psalms and your Isaiah, and I'll get back to you. So, yeah, we're actually now gonna check out what the heck was going on in that, going on at the farmhouse when we closed up with Billy. We're gonna go check on it as Ray. And I guess still have our book out, if we so desire.
And the smoke of their torment goeth up forever and ever.
Oh, but I sure hope that's not what's going to be going on at the farm. Come on now, Ray. Let's try to be a bit more chipper. Yeah, but how about that whole quote about he loveth every man and so forth? No? Okay, never mind then. Okay, what's going on? Okay, catch Billy. Billy! So you probably didn't expect this now, did you? Because you knew we'd encounter Reverend Ray. Aha, so this door is locked, but various doors and frames have different levels of durability. We have a kick option. We can check if it's durable by kicking it. Bah! I saw you, Billy. Bah! I shouldn't kick glass. That's a bad idea. What the? Where did that guy get off to? Aha! There's a second door back here. You sneaky. So I bet you didn't expect that we would actually be Ray when we run into Billy. Like, this encounter would go, like, this way. That's why I think this game is really cool, like, with these really... Like, I think the two characters mechanic is done really well in this game, is my opinion. And the different gameplay styles are also apparent with the two, and I really enjoy it. It's really fun. So here's a funny thing, like, the prompt shows up, fire hurts like hell, find a bucket filled with water to put out the flames. Or we can just run through it. Ah! See, we only took a quarter of our health. It wasn't that bad. Yeah, this old man's, you know, he's fire and brimstone himself, so like that don't affect him. Which way do I go though? I think now I'm screwing up though. Seconds are running out. Oh, there was a track this way. Okay. Sneaky game. I hope I don't run out of time. Oh, there he is. Crazy Billy. I guess he finally snapped like a twig and killed his family. Doesn't seem like Billy to kill his mother, though. That seems very out of character. Stepdad? Maybe. But I don't know how he got up there. Let me read some inspirational quotes for you.
Not to send peace. You come back here!
He interrupted his own surly monologue. Oh no, stones, how do we get through? Ugh! Actually, we can just throw these. Boy! Jeez, you sure do lift a lot, old man. Ah, dang it, he's across the suspension bridge. I hope nothing dramatic happens to snap that bridge or anything. That would just be the pits.
Billy. What have you done, boy? For the love of God, what have you done? I better get Tim.
Yep, this is gonna go to the town and tell the sheriff what happened. Yeah, this is gonna take some sorting out, this mess now, isn't it? Well, this is a good moment to end the episode, so I'm gonna just save it here. And next time we're gonna carry on as the Reverend Ray, see what his whole dealio is, and I think you guys might be pleasantly surprised to see what kind of gameplay is in store with the old good Reverend here. So I hope you guys are interested. Like I said, I was really positively surprised when I first played this game. And again, I find this opening is really cool with some of the stuff that happens here. Bit of a slow opening when you come into town to the tutorial, but now that the murder mystery is going on, yeah, now it's cool. So hope you guys tune in for the next episode. See you then. Goodbye.